for my cybersecurity engineering project. So I am developing a capture the flag platform for use by students in a CTF competition. So I'm developing this web app with the help of Vue. Vue is a common front-end framework that's used by some pretty significant apps like Facebook. It's JavaScript heavy, so it provides a very similar experience to native apps because you've got a lot of the logic happening inside of the browser. So I'm going to go and talk about some of my learnings and some of the challenges that I've had in this week. So the first learning is how to set up the code editor. In this code editor of choice is Visual Studio Code. Comes with a couple of extensions, a couple of extensions that I've installed. The first being Live Server, which allows you to open up your website in the browser, and then Vita, which provides some syntax highlighting. So if I go into the Explorer, I've got two main files, the index.html and the app.javascript file. So looking at the HTML file, looks like a pretty standard website. It has standard HTML tags. Here it is importing the Vue framework, and below it's starting to use that Vue framework for dynamic content. If we look at the app.javascript, which is where all the magic is happening for the dynamic content, we have a data method which contains all of our data. Then we have a methods block, which is a whole bunch of different functions that can be used by the web app. So let's see where I am at so far. If I open up the website in my browser, this is my test hello world example. At the top, you've got some static content. Below that, you've got some dynamic content that's coming from the JavaScript. You've also got a couple of buttons that the user can click on, and it is really a question. And if I click true, we're going to get a result. If I click false, we're going to get different results. So this is the first part of my platform, and I'm feeling pretty good about everything so far. It was quite a bit of a challenge, as I haven't done web application development in some time. I haven't used any of these modern frameworks, so I did have to start from the beginning, understand the fundamentals of how Vue works. But I did find some really good online resources that helped me and stepped me through some of these basic examples. So this is where I'm at. Next week, I am looking forward to extending this to be more of a CTF type of interface where the user can input a flag and then they'll get the result if it's correct or not correct. And then I want to be able to have the ability of having multiple challenges available to the user.